Hey loves, June 2nd, 2022 at 11:11 p.m. Exactly. And there's St. Jude, Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot, yeah, he did what he was supposed to. He got his seat back in Acts chapter 2. He was redeemed, Judas was. Look it up for yourself. Yeah. It's in Acts chapter 2 where Judas got his seat back on the council because he followed orders directly. Even though at first they called him, it was all him, and he was the scapegoat for Jesus. And he took the blame, and he took the shame, didn't he? Yes, he did. And it's interesting, next to his staff there's a blue light that I can't see with my naked eye, but I can see in the camera, and I would call that the divine flame of Michael, the archangel, personally. And Judas followed orders directly, and he seemed like the worst one of all, like Lucifer. Everyone said he took a fall. Well, that's not it at all. Both Yeshua and Lucifer are the bright and morning star. I'm like the third edge of the coin, called the Holy Grail. And I'm very old now, at 63, and very frail, in many levels. I've carried the weight of the world since I came in on lightning, 2/1863, Laurel Lamb Rider. All 3 pounds of me, 3 months early. And from the very beginning, I had to choose love rather than survival, as Carl Jung would put it anyway. And in exchange for my love, I got needed, and needed way too greatly. And I never gave to me, ever. Not completely. I was always giving to somebody, or taking care of somebody, or carrying somebody's load for them, or working for them while they're cheating on me behind my back. That's the weirdest thing, is that I served these people and loved them so greatly, but yet, behind my back, they hated me. It's a weird, stagnant thing, really. Jealous of me, or talking bad about me behind my back without me even knowing. But to my face, hey, as long as I'm giving them stuff, I'm great. I don't know. It's always been that way. But then I changed at 55. I had a wake-up call. In 2018. I made a big one. When I realized and saw through the illusion of my family, and how it was the same thing. That to my face, as long as I believed the charade, as long as I believed the illusion, they would make me to believe that they loved me or cared about me. Yeah, but that was conditional, as long as I was doing exactly what they wanted me to do and wanted me to be, but not me. Totally. Just Laurel Ann Moore writer. And today I'm nothing. Today I'm nothing, absolutely. Why is it that we have to suffer and die before we're recognized? Some of us. I don't know. Yeshua said, you won't find your treasures here. You won't find happiness here. It's not where you're going to find it. You have to find it within. You have to find that light within. You're not going to find it without. No different than what he said to Mary Magdalene when he appeared to her on Resurrection Day. Woe, man, why do you seek the living among the dead? Because that's what it feels like, absolutely. Here with the Holy Spirit and just little old me and Batty. When you have to face your own shadows and your own self and become whole again despite everything. And maybe not despite it all, but maybe because of it all. And I love me for what I've endured and the strength within me that the heavenly has given me through my faith in Jesus who walked before me and Magdalene and what they truly went through too. Because this hasn't been fun. That is true. I've been different since I came in and always picked on and always bullied by mostly my family. Oh God. Yeah, that's okay. You know, I'm not the only one who's had it this way. I'm not the only one who saw through the illusion and didn't want to play. That's just me. I would rather die than lie and live in a lie and an illusion that's not real. People with no conscience or empathy. Just empty. I have more empathy in my pinky than a lot of them have in their whole body. Compassion and love, for which I wish they had the capacity. Maybe they won't recognize how cruel they've been to me. Wow. I know how Judas feels, I do. Just like I know how Job feels. I can relate to that. That's a fact. They say those of us who are on the fringes will be the leaders, the ones who've been thrown away, the castaways, the ones who didn't matter. They say we'll be the leaders, the ones who are able to hold their light within the fight, within the storm raged on inside. I'm straight up tonight. Very grateful. Dealing with the feeling, why? That's a whole nother equation. I have felt the faith and the love of the heavenly with me all the way. I've been very blessed that way. Because where I have been dissed by my family, the heavenly filled in for me, came through and said what I needed to hear at the time I heard it. And I hear them. I'm very grateful for them. Those who live within me in my heart and soul that I can see in my imaginal. Very grateful. Because Yeshua was absolutely right. In the 9 letters of Christ, Gospel of Mary Magdalene, Gospel of Judas Iscariot, this is where we're at. It's gotten this dark in the beginning of the age of Aquarius. But it had to be this way. It's a 26,000-year cycle. And it's kind of like, for me, like riding a bicycle. There have been other cycles that have ended and began just like this one did. And the darkness is done in this world. The truth is here about everything. how his own kind murdered him for telling the truth too. And that's exactly what they've done to me. With their DV, domestic violence order, keeping me to shut my mouth and stay away, and you can't get anything from your divorce, honey. Yeah. You're just going to be on the streets and disabled at 55, and we're going to throw you out. And we're going to keep you out. It had to happen that way. I guess I had to be tested the hardest at the end of my life. What you can bear, because love bears it all, really. I wouldn't have done it to them, y'all. Not at all. And to recognize and not lose my light at all. I'm just going on now. At 11, 18. I'm broken tonight. I truly am, in a way. But whole too in my heart. I can't wait when I don't have to wake up again. Where I can ascend and stay in heaven. Where I go every night, just like Yeshua took Judas to heaven and said, here's where we're going, brother, after all this is over. And it's all said and done, and thy kingdom come. We're in eternity, honey. We're in heavenly. We're in the mansions of heaven. If you bother to listen to the gospel of Judas Iscariot anyway. Yeah, Yeshua would do it in meditation. He would take him to heaven. Don't worry about this. This is just a pit stop. Just a pit stop. We're not staying anyway, Judas Iscariot. Okay? So don't worry about the duty you have to do, even if it's the wrong thing for the right reason. Well, hey, you'll find out in the end everything is really opposite, like what they said about Laurel Ann Ryder. Yeah, she's a fire. And she didn't set anybody on fire. She lives by the Holy Spirit. That's her mission, to hold her light. And that's a really, really tough mission in these days of May of 2026, June now, June 2nd, 2026, coming up on midnight at 13:06. And it's been a really, really tough journey to see the descent of humankind, just how uncivil, unconstitutional, unimaginable evil that has been dispersed on Mother Earth. Imaginable. Yeah, I can imagine a lot, but I've seen things I wouldn't like to imagine. Especially what's happened to little kids. Jesus was precious. If you were to hurt so much as one of these, better you tie a millstone around your neck and cast yourself into the deepest parts of the sea. Well, I'm one of those little children, you see. Laurel Ann Ryder, and any child. No child deserves to be treated like I was treated. All the way through to the little child today, that she still is. She'll always be. That child before the world got a hold of me. Yeah. Because I go back to that love and that light. Thank God I've died. I've been there, done it. No jive. So I'm not afraid of it. I can't wait for it. Sometimes. Tonight is one of those nights. I felt absolutely defeated, absolutely depleted, empty of anything, really. Not even the will to want to live, actually. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, really. It's a little too personal for me. I'm trying to accept the fact that I can never fix any of my family. And I'm having a real hard time fixing me and my personifications. I try to wear a mask and put on, this mask or that mask today. I can do it and I'm all confident and everything, and then when it comes down to it, there ain't no way. It's tough, to be honest with me. I'm very stubborn, you see. That's Batty purring with me. And I'm in the dark, you see. But I'm not. That's why Joey put Batty in with me. As he took off. And I don't blame him, poor baby. Jose Andras Trevino. I don't blame him at all. I don't even want to be with me tonight. This has been agony for me. It's been agony. It's agony for him too, for him to watch me, what I'm going through. And the collective humanity too. And it's awful because I don't see any, really don't see any solutions for the first time outside of the demise of mankind. No, let me correct myself, man-unkind. The man-unkind. The lowest nature that I see in most. And it's going to get supposedly worse because of the spread of fear and the setup. Because they have set us up. Humanity. Jesus said it would be this way. That we will be set up like bowling pins at our own demise. Just like this device that I'm recording this on now. Every eye will see. Yeah. And on the cloud, I'm coming on a cloud. And every eye will see. The cloud is the memory, the data. You think about it. And every eye will see and every knee will bend. Or they better be, to Jesus, really. As I see what he taught, what Yeshua and Magdalene taught. Understanding our lower nature and our higher nature. And finding the balance between the two. It's a tricky thing to do. Because our lower animal natures have had the worst of us in the coming in of this age of Aquarius that I see anyway. But that's just me. You can call me crazy because it's really crazy the stuff I've experienced and the stuff I've seen in every aspect. Yeah. And wow, there's enough blame to go around for everybody, isn't there? Really? Oh, it's really sad. But this is, the exposing of these systems that are absolutely collapsing. Even though I'm not seeing, I'm doing the pre-demolition, I guess, as a witness to these atrocities and judiciaries and governmental systems and bribes and money, and that's all that, and that's how it was going to be. was going to be this way. I just didn't realize how dark was going to be the day. But it's really dark, let me tell you. When reality hits you, you recognize you have no control whatsoever. All you can do is go with the flow. Follow your intuition. That's all you can do. It's part of the mission. Is to hold that light within you and not lose it. Because your light, I don't know. It's the one thing that you take with you, your love and your light and your experience, what you've learned. And boy, I've learned how dark human beings can burn. How rooted in darkness they can be. No different than this candle right here, you see. That lower nature can take over. And you can fill you all up with darkness if you want to. Or the opposite, you can fill it with light. Bring that light into you till it fills you up. And rise above your lower nature. But we've gotten, as I see, June 2nd, 2026 at almost midnight now. We're up to here in darkness, as far as I see. Yeah, that's how far I see we're in darkness. Humanity as a whole. You got, 20% here, or so, that are enlightened and know with the third eye, where your body is filled with light. The right side, Yeah. For anybody who's still listening, yeah, we're all going to have a lower nature, but when it takes over, that's where you're rooted. That's what you're in. You're so deep in. But you still got light that you can reach to and ascend to. Your higher nature, your consciousness is still there. And whatever this muck is, this yuck, you want to stay in the muck and not rise above in consciousness and rise in the golden age of Aquarius to the 5D. Well, that's up to you. I know where I am. I know where I be when I fly the coop too. I'll fly over the cuckoo's nest, but it'll be out of here, certainly. And I'm okay with that, darlings. So, who's ever continued to listen, bless you. It's 23 minutes exactly, and hey, I need to meditate and pray for my country. 'Tis of thee, which used to mean liberty, but not justice for all, at all. No equality. It's so sad. Sad, you see, just like the Sadducees. It's sad, you see. Sad but true. Love you, lovelies.